Cool. So this is for Kevin Mulbach. Cool. I'm going to click on your link. Boom, boom, boom. And let's take a quick look. Kevin, and these are my storyboards. Cool. Oh, duh. Thank you. There we are. Dope. Like I said, I'm new to Twitch streaming, so excuse me. Oh, cool. So first thing I see, Benjuono and Trey. Dope. They're really good.
You're on the wrong screen.
Yeah, thank you. My girlfriend just came in and told me I'm on the wrong screen. Okay, but that came in chat. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, boy. Ninja, I am not. Cool. So I see Ben and Trey's class. So I'm like, cool. They're both great storyboard artists. All right, cool. You got sequences. Dope. 3 storyboard sequences. Dope. Cool. So I see that. I'm also curious. The first thing I'm going to do for me as a recruiter, like resume. Okay, animator, 3D artist. Okay, dope. CDA, Peter Hand, brainstorm mentorship, Art Institute of California, 2015. Dope. All right, cool. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And let's look at your sequences. Dope. Okay, cool. So cool. Nice insert. Boom. Cool. Simple drawings. Cool. Nice reveal. I think. Can I use the arrows? Oh, I can. Thank goodness. Cool. Dope. A lot of poses. You definitely study with Benjuono. Lots of poses. Okay. Cool. He's gonna steal it. Yep. There he goes. Cool. So yeah, you definitely studied with Trey and Ben. Cool. Okay, this is a fun action. Boom, good shot. Cool. Got some fun cartoony action there. Cool. Cool. So your stuff is a super clear read, which is good. I know exactly what's going on. I know where the camera is. Cool. I know where the camera is. I know what you're doing. I know what you're saying with each shot. Cool. All right. So you have enough poses so I know exactly what's going on, which is super cool. I can flip through it very easily and understand what's going on, which is really helpful for a storyboard portfolio. Cool. All right, cool. Fun. Cool. What happened? Okay, so we're on that. Map upside down. Okay. Nice. All right, cool. All right, dope. Okay, dope. Was this done? Was this sequence done more recently than the top sequence? I feel like it may have been. I'm not sure. Okay, what is that a reveal of? So, boom. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's a fun idea. It's hiding in the slime thing. Cool. Oh. Okay, cool. I feel like this might have been done. This might have been done more recently than the others. All right, cool. So it's very clear that you want to be an action board artist. And you've got some really fun shots and a lot of posing, which is good for action boarding, and really simple, clear. It's like you know what you need to do in order to make something read quickly. The fact that you've colored these characters red and blue makes this whole sequence a really quick read, which is good. How do I go back? Can I go back to the beginning of this? Or I'm just going to talk as I do this. Yeah, so you know exactly what you need in order to communicate communicate what you want to communicate. And you have some good storytelling, poses, some good storytelling shots. Cool. So we're on a down shot on all these guys, and then we cut in. The thing from this to this is we're not gaining much additional information from here to here. Because here we see, like you see the red, blue, and purple in a line, and they're waiting, and so they're obviously waiting for this thing. And then here we're cutting to the same piece. We're kind of cutting to the same piece of information. Like, okay, these three characters are in a line. So we're not necessarily revealing something new by this shot. So the purple kid goes up and turns it. So this is nice. Reaches in. Ah, sweet. I got the last one. So I'm not quite sure how the kid knows that he got the last one. And you're not necessarily revealing that visually. Like, how does he know he got the last one? Is there some sort of sound effect, or is it just that this thing is empty? So I've never seen this machine full, so I don't know what it's doing. I don't know if it's a gumball machine. I don't know. I don't know what its full status looks like. So I'm not reading that it's empty just yet. And then this kid turns it and gets the last one. But I'm not sure how like I said, I'm not sure how he knows it's the last one. And I'm not sure why the other people believe that it's the last one. Also, you've got a little bit of a problem here, because the camera is on this side of the character, is on the left side of the character, and the character is looking left to right. And then here the kid is looking right to left. So you've even though it's sort of a straight on shot, the character is looking right to left, so it feels like you've jumped the line, which is a little bit of a problem. Yeah, that's a nice expression, though. That's a nice drawing. I know exactly what that's saying is, yeah, I got the last one, and then he runs off, and then we go up to the girl. So that's a nice reveal, because it's like, because he got the last one and he's in an excited position, and then we pan up to her. So this is saying, like, yeah, kid's excited that he got the last one, and then we're seeing, not at this pan up, we're seeing not only her expression but how she feels about that kid getting the last one, which is not good. Okay, cool. That was the last one. So I'm also not sure how she knows that it's the last one. So this guy appears behind her. So because of this, I'm also not sure. I'm not sure if the red and blue characters are related at this point. I'm not quite sure if they have a relationship. If you were playing that they have some sort of relationship, it could have been revealed here somehow, either in your dialogue, or if they have no relationship whatsoever, then okay, cool. But I feel like this shot is hinting that they have some sort of that they have a previous relationship, not just that they're standing in one line. Cool. So then, cool. So she says that was the last one, and it seems like she's saying it to herself because he barely hears her. And then all these other people that are around the machine, I'm not sure if they've been waiting for gumballs, because if you establish in the first shot, they're kind of all around, like you drew them, like they're like here, and here's the gumball machine, and there's there. So it doesn't look like, and you have, when you first did that shot, when you first did the establishing shot, you had 3 characters in a line that were around the gumball machine, right? And then you had other characters that were kind of around. So here, I'm not sure why all these other characters are leaving, because it hasn't been visually set up that they were also waiting for the gumball machine. So it makes me think that like they were waiting for something to happen at the gumball machine, and they're disappointed that nothing has happened, I guess. So it's not quite clear. And then she walks off. So okay, I guess they have no relationship, except for he runs off after her. Okay, they do have a relationship. All right, cool. Now here to here isn't a great cut, because your horizon line in this shot is similar to the horizon line in this shot. So this shot is taking us, or this cut is taking us into this character's POV, which is good. And then this character is, so it's like she left, we were with him, we were with the guy, and now we're with the girl again, and we're seeing he goes in, hey, bummer that they ran out, huh? So I'm not, so it sounds like bummer that they ran out, huh? Bummer that they ran out, huh? Feels like the kind of line that a guy would say to a girl if he's trying to chat her up. Wow, that was a Britishism. Would say if he's trying to chat her up. So it makes me think that he's hitting on her or something like that. Wow, I'm really low in the chair. Yeah, so cool. Yeah. And we're cutting into him. Well, don't sweat it. We'll get one at the next stop. So I guess they have some sort of relationship. And then from here to here, your horizon is exactly the same, which makes these shots feel kind of samey, and not very cinematic, which is okay if you're just doing shot counter shot, but excuse me. It's okay if you're doing shot counter shot, but it still is slightly boring. Yeah, that's the right attitude. So she says, yeah, that's the right attitude. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means in the context of the relationship. Cool. All right. Yeah, that's the right attitude. And then we cut to this guy. So we're in his POV, and now we're back at the machine. So he says sold out, which is a very specific piece of verbiage. So if you're saying sold out, you usually say that in reaction to to seeing the words sold out at a candy machine or on a ticket website. But sold out, I'm not sure what sold out means in relation to this thing. And also, so if he's visually sees that there's no more in there, how come the other two characters at the beginning didn't know that there were no more in the machine? Because the machine has the same exact visual appearance here as it did before. So I'm not sure how he knows unless he's tried it. And he kicks it over. Okay, cool. Now, this is kind of a an annoying critique, but here this machine goes over so far that it feels like the center of gravity of the machine would be further to the right, past this corner. So it feels like by this kick, it feels like this thing would crash right over on that side, based on what I think this thing is built of, where it's glass, metal, etc. So if this thing has a pretty high center of gravity, so I don't quite buy that it would boom hit him, that it would come back and hit him. Boom, and then we're cutting from there to there is also a jump cut, because this thing is full frame and this thing is here, and then this thing is full frame here, so it's taking up the same quadrant of the screen, and we're not changing the angle that much. And also, I'm not sure what we're getting by this cut to this cut. We're not getting any additional information. I understand that you're cutting here to set up that the ball is going to go this way, or that the ball is going to go towards our protagonists, or the gumball is going to go towards our protagonist, or whatever it is, if it's a bouncy ball. But that could have been done in this shot too. If it just starts bouncing past them. So it didn't feel like we were cutting for a reason here other than to do this banana pan, and it didn't feel justified or necessary. So the ball bounces to them, and this is a small thing, but the distance the ball ends up here, when we cut to this shot, so we're cutting from the ball's POV, or we're cutting kind of POV ball. I guess we're just omniscient and looking at the ball. And we're cutting here, so we're back with these two characters. So I know exactly what this shot is saying, but it feels like the ball would have been way closer than it is right now. And he keeps saying, if we keep trying, we'll find some eventually. If we keep trying, we'll find some eventually. So these characters are also talking around what this ball is, or what they're looking for, and it makes me think, like, what's so special about this thing? What's so special about this ball that these characters really, really need it, and they can't just go elsewhere? And what was special about that machine? So I'm a little confused, and I feel like maybe it's going to be revealed later. We just have to keep trying. And then it goes, okay, so the ball goes between them, which is cool. So I see what you're saying here is like, okay, they're on the same page. Yeah, okay, cool. And then this thing comes in between them, literally. And so the ball comes between them, literally. Well, who needs it? Remember, we'll both get one on the next. So I'm assuming that he finishes this line in this shot. And then the joke is that she whacks him, and then it becomes clear that it's not, that she is just going to go for it for herself. But that is kind of spoiled. The surprise of that is spoiled by the audience by the fact that you cut wide. So I'm assuming that here that he finishes his line in this shot, and then we cut wide and she whacks him, which spoils the surprise, because as soon as you cut, the audience is going to expect something. So it would have been better if she had just whacked him in this shot. Who needs to remember, we'll both get one at the next wham right in this shot, which would be fun, and it'd be a bit more of a surprise. But we cut wide, and now it's kind of spoiled for us. So, and there's also a slightly weird thing, like she kind of knocks him out, but she knocks him closer to the ball, because the ball went right to left, if my geography was correct and everything else. The ball went right to left. So if she's going to whack him, I'm guessing she would whack him away from the ball. She would whack him left to right rather than whacking him close to the ball, because she whacked him right to left, and now he's closer to the ball. If she really wanted it, she would have whacked him away from it. And then she runs past him. Okay, cool. And then again, this to this isn't a great cut. Number one, because the horizon is a similar horizon, and number two, because all the information that we're getting in this shot is the same as the information that we're getting in this shot. So we're not saying anything new by this cut. And then because we see his expression. This shot is about the kid is laughing. Okay, cool. And then we see his expression here. Okay, he's laughing. So we're not getting anything new. And then we see so this shot is about how the guy reacts to that, which is good. Then he gets up. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. So as soon as he stands there, and just laughs, I know exactly what's going to happen. So you spoiled it a little bit for the audience just by how much they're laughing. You almost want him to be like, ha 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 ha, and not stop laughing, and then ha 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 ha, kick almost immediately. And right now the kid feels, you get the change of expression of sad on the kid. That also kind of spoils the joke, because now I'm actually kind of feeling for this kid just a little bit. So this feels even super mean, and we don't get the enjoyment that we should of him kicking a kid. So this to this is also, I don't know if that's a pullout or if it's a cut, but we're not gaining any additional information from cutting from here to here. We're just cutting wider so that we get to enjoy this, but it was not necessary. So based on everything, I'll be like, okay, this person is learning storyboarding. They're definitely trying. They have some nice character expressions. They have enough poses that really tell me how simple, or that tell me what they're trying to communicate. It just needs more focus in the storytelling and knowing exactly what you're saying, shot to shot. What exactly a cut is saying, what new information you're revealing, what new point of view you're going into. Because every time you cut, you risk losing the audience. And entertainment is about not losing the audience. It's literally, entertain means to capture their attention. And every time you cut, you gotta give them some new information. Otherwise, they're gonna, if you don't give them any new information, they're gonna get bored and start losing faith in that you're gonna tell them an interesting story. So yeah, that was kind of rough. I really dug into the technicals there, but you got some fun stuff. I mean, you're definitely communicating in your boards. You definitely have enough poses there, and it's definitely a quick breeze through, and you're definitely getting there. Just really hone down and think about, what am I saying with this shot? What am I saying with this cut? What am I saying that's new, that's different from the previous cut? So yeah, I want to encourage you to keep going with it, and look forward to your next sequence. Thanks.